Hi guys, as you can see I'm at the airport again and I'm going to New York. So this is Hyderabad airport, there will be a Dubai flight and from there to New York. In fact this is going to be a very different trip. Going for a Hyundai, Hyundai invited and it's a launch. It's supposed to be a tech savvy car. Let's see. So just heading to the Hyundai event and let's see what we get there. Surprisingly, the weather in New York was actually pretty chilly, but I really enjoyed it, a relief from the Indian summer heat. So inside this New York Auto Show, and we'll just head where we have the event. So at the show floor, and as you can see, quite a few cars are over here, and we also have the Hyundai booth over here. They have a couple of cars. I've heard that they'll be launching a brand new car over here. And yes, as you can see, if I zoom in, it says that the event will start about 10:45. As you can see, we have the venue at the back. So finally, let's go there and have a closer look at the same now. So here we have the car itself and that typical Hyundai grille. I like the DRLs, they're a little bit different as you can see, and I believe, I'm not very sure if all the trims will have LED lighting, but at least they said that it will have LED lighting, so we'll have to see if it's on all the trims. And the lights actually look good as you can see, and let me move around. As you can see, the stand looks like a SUV, and I would say this looks like a mini SUV. And from the back, I like the looks of it. As you can see, we have that venue branding over here. It looks actually really nice. And this will come in actually two engines. One is the petrol. Petrol in fact has two variants. One is a 1-liter turbo. This is the most powerful. It will put out about 120 horses. And then we have a 1.2-liter petrol and a 1.4 diesel. And again, it will be available both in manual as well as automatic. So just getting into the car now, finally got a chance. And if you look at the steering, this is typical Hyundai steering. We have a lot of buttons, it reminds me of the Verna, I would say. And this is the dash that we are having, and looks like this is your entertainment screen. It's a touch screen as you can see, and we also have physical buttons over here, AC vents, and climate control over here. I don't know if this will be the same in the Indian variant. And this is the highest trim automatic variant as you can see. And we also have some USB ports over here. In fact, this car supports Android Auto as well as Apple CarPlay. So you have this will be for your charging of USB. This will connect for Android Auto and CarPlay. We also have a 12-volt over here. And again, this is the highest trim that has that engine start and stop. So on the tacho, we have the tachometer over here, speedo over here, and MDI that will give you a lot more information. And we also have a sunroof, so that's interesting. And let me just quickly hop into the rear portion of the car, as you can see. So this is the rear portion. It's a compact SUV that we are getting. Hi Michael, can you tell a little bit about this car? What's that special about this one?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here we unveiled the all-new, the first ever Hyundai Venue. It's our 7th CUV to our lineup, and it slots in below Kona. So it's the smallest, most accessible SUV in our lineup. Very popular these days. About 70% of the market is SUV. We still make cars, obviously very important, but the growing popularity of SUVs able to bring this to market.
Okay, I'm hearing that it'll be launching in India. So is it true? And if you can tell us when?
So yeah, it'll be launching in India end of May, with three powertrain options.
And both the manual as well as the automatic?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We have Mr. Manish with us. Mr. Manish, can you talk about the underlying technology? I've heard that this wouldn't be the first one, at least in India, that will be launching with Blue Link.
Correct. So it basically gives the peace of mind to the consumer that while you are connected, your car can spit out any diagnostic trouble codes, and that helps the consumer maintain the car. But that's the basic feature. But through your connectivity, you can start the car, lock the car using the remote services.
I've heard that you can even do the climate control. For example, particularly in India, it's very hot. Before entering the car, can I switch on the AC for 5 minutes so that it's cool?
Absolutely. So when you do your remote start, you can set the temperature of your choice.
Okay.
Otherwise, it remembers the default from the last time that you did it. So if you set it to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, well, in the US it's Fahrenheit, so in India, if it's 21, 22, so it'll remember that setting.
Okay.
And you can do that for convenience sake and plan your day accordingly.
So I understand it will interface with the smartphone. So do we have the smartphone apps both for Android as well as iOS?
Correct. We support both of those platforms.
Okay. So it was great talking to you. Thank you. And let me actually talk about the Blue Link. Which will be the first one, at least in India. This is the first car in India that will have the Blue Link, and you can do a lot of things when you pair it with your smartphone. For example, you can even start the car remotely and set the AC, and that'll be a boon in India, I feel, because temperatures are so hot. So before 5 minutes before you're off to the drive, you can just remotely switch it on. The AC will be switched on, and you can set the temperature what you want. Again, it has other features like theft control, and you can even put speed controls over there. So if you let's say you give it to your driver, you can control the speed. You'll know if he exceeds the speed, the zone, a lot of features that are provided in the Blue Link. I can't go over all of them in this brief video, but yeah, this will be the first car in India to officially have the Blue Link. Another thing to note is that the automatic is a DCT. It's a dual clutch transmission. It's a 7-speed. So that's actually a nice thing. Generally, we don't find in this segment of car, but it's nice to see that Honda is giving us DCT. So guys, that's it for now. That was the first look at this venue, and yes, this car will be coming soon to India. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.